A good wife is one who serves her husband in the morning like a mother does, loves him in the day like a sister does, and pleases him like a prostitute in the night. The fragrance of flowers spreads only in the direction of the wind. But the goodness of a person spreads in all directions. He who is overly attached to his family members experiences fear and sorrow, for the root of all grief is attachment. Thus one should discard attachment to be happy. Never make friends with people who are above or below you in status. Such friendships will never give you any happiness. We should not fret for what is past, nor should we be anxious about the future. Men of discernment deal only with the present moment. One whose knowledge is confined to books and whose wealth is in the possession of others, can use neither his knowledge nor wealth when the need for them arises. The happiness and peace attained by those satisfied by the nectar of spiritual tranquility is not attained by greedy persons restlessly moving here and there. As a single withered tree, if set aflame, causes a whole forest to burn, so does a rascal son destroy a whole family. Do not reveal what you have thought upon doing, but by wise counsel keep it secret, being determined to carry it into execution. There is poison in the fang of the serpent, in the mouth of the fly and in the sting of a scorpion, but the wicked man is saturated with it. The wise man should restrain his senses like the crane and accomplish his purpose with due knowledge of his place, time and ability. The one excellent thing that can be learned from a lion is that whatever a man intends doing should be done by him with a wholehearted and strenuous effort. Purity of speech, of the mind, of the senses, and of a compassionate heart are needed by one who desires to rise to the divine platform. The world's biggest power is the youth and beauty of a woman. God doesn't dwell in the wooden, stony, or earthen idols. His abode is in our feelings, our thoughts. The serpent, the king, the tiger, the stinging wasp, the small child, the dog owned by other people, and the fool, these seven ought not to be awakened from sleep. Before you start some work, always ask yourself 3 questions: why am I doing it, what the results might be, and will I be successful? Only when you think deeply and find satisfactory answers to these questions, go ahead. Even if a snake is not poisonous, it should pretend to be venomous. A man is born alone and dies alone, and he experiences the good and bad consequences of his karma alone, and he goes alone to hell or the supreme abode. Education is the best friend. An educated person is respected everywhere. Education beats the beauty and the youth.